Why do so many of us check our phones for the time, only to forget the time and check our phones again? I think I messed up. I set out to watch one cat video and suddenly, it's 3 hours later and I'm deep into conspiracy theories about why cats hate cucumbers. If you don't like losing track of time but still scroll endlessly, then maybe it's time for a digital detox. Have you ever found yourself picking up your phone for just a minute, only to look up and realize that an entire hour has slipped away? It's almost as if time bends around our screens, pulling us in deeper than we ever intended. Maybe you've experienced that strange moment when you're so absorbed you barely notice the world moving on around you. Or perhaps you felt your phone vibrate in your pocket, only to check and find nothing there, a phantom buzz, a trick of the mind. These moments are more common than we think, subtle reminders of just how intertwined our lives have become with our devices. We live in a world absolutely saturated by screens. They're everywhere, our constant companions, our windows to news, entertainment and connection. Whether we're at home, at work or out in public, it seems like everyone is glued to a device. Our phones, tablets and laptops have become extensions of ourselves, shaping how we interact with the world and with each other. That's why a digital detox can be so powerful. It's not about rejecting technology or going off the grid forever. Instead, it's about making a conscious choice to step away from screens for a while. It's a chance to give your mind a break, to reset your habits, and to remember what life feels like without constant digital noise. Picture this: waking up to the gentle warmth of sunlight streaming through your window instead of the harsh buzz of notifications. Imagine starting your day slowly, savoring a cup of coffee, your phone out of reach, your mind clear and present. Or spending a weekend where your attention isn't pulled in a dozen directions by pings and alerts, but is instead focused on the simple pleasures around you. A digital detox gives you the space to rediscover the things that truly matter. You might find yourself having deeper conversations with friends, getting lost in the pages of a good book, or simply enjoying the peace of a walk in nature. No earbuds, no distractions, just you and the world. This isn't about deprivation. It's about reclaiming your time, your attention, and your energy. It's about giving yourself permission to slow down, to reflect, and to reconnect with what makes you feel alive. The real goal of a digital detox is to return to your devices with a new sense of intention, to use technology as a tool that serves you rather than something that controls you. It's about making mindful choices, setting boundaries, and using your devices in ways that truly add value to your life. So consider this your invitation. Step outside, look up, and reconnect with the world beyond the screen. You might be surprised by what you discover when you give yourself the space to simply be present. Meet Sarah, a graphic designer who felt like she lived inside her computer. Day after day, she found herself surrounded by glowing screens, her work and personal life blending together in a blur of pixels and notifications. Her day began and ended with screens. Emails before breakfast, social media while brushing her teeth, and streaming her favorite shows late into the night. It was a cycle that seemed impossible to break. Wake up, check notifications, work online, unwind online, and fall asleep to the blue glow of her phone. Over time, Sarah noticed she was always tired, her eyes strained and her mind restless. She felt anxious and disconnected, even when sitting right next to her partner. They'd both be on their devices, barely exchanging a word, lost in their own digital worlds. Sarah's story isn't unique. Look around any coffee shop or subway car and you'll see the same scene. People glued to their screens, barely aware of the world around them. Our devices are designed to be addictive, and it's no accident that we find it so hard to look away. Features like infinite scroll, autoplay, and constant notifications are engineered to keep us hooked. Each ping and buzz triggers a tiny hit of dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, making us crave more. It's a cycle that's hard to resist, and it's built right into the technology we use every day. As humans, we're wired for connection and information. Our phones promise both, endless updates from friends, breaking news, and a sense of belonging. But this comes at a cost. Our attention, our time, and sometimes our peace of mind. The result? We end up with shallow online interactions, a constant fear of missing out, and a persistent sense of anxiety. Even when surrounded by friends, we can feel isolated, comparing our lives to carefully curated feeds and worrying we're not measuring up. We use our phones to fill every empty moment, waiting in line, riding the elevator, or walking down the street. They've become our default escape from boredom, discomfort, or even our own thoughts. But here's the truth. It's not a personal failing if you find it hard to put your phone down. It's a natural response to a system built to capture and monetize your attention. The odds are stacked against us, and willpower alone isn't always enough. Recognizing this is the first step to change. When we understand how these technologies are designed, we can start to make more conscious choices about how we use them. Our reliance on screens is understandable, given how our lives are structured, but we do have the power to decide how we engage, with intention, boundaries, and self-compassion. The key is awareness, not blame. By noticing our habits and making small changes, like setting phone-free times, connecting face-to-face, or simply pausing before we reach for our devices, we can start to reclaim our attention and our well-being. Remember, you're not alone in this struggle. Millions of people are working to find a healthier balance with technology. Together, we can support each other and rediscover the moments that matter most, both online and off. Our digital connection comes with a hidden cost, our mental health. Constant notifications keep us in a state of alertness, fueling anxiety and burnout. Social media's highlight reels make us compare and feel inadequate, eroding self-esteem. Our focus shatters with every ping, making deep work and even reading a challenge. Blue light from screens disrupts our sleep, leaving us groggy and unfocused. Poor sleep worsens anxiety and mood, creating a vicious cycle. The digital world fragments our attention and peace of mind. Recognizing these effects is the first step to reclaiming your well-being. Step away from screens and the benefits are immediate. Sleep improves. No blue light, no late-night scrolling, just real rest. Stress and anxiety drop as you escape the barrage of notifications. Your focus returns, letting you dive deep into work, hobbies, or conversation. You rediscover the world around you, eye contact, nature, real connection. Boredom becomes a gateway to creativity and self-reflection. You reclaim time for what truly matters. The joy of missing out, JOMO, replaces FOMO. Life feels richer, more present, and more yours. A digital detox is a reset for your mind and your life. Starting a digital detox doesn't mean you have to give up all your devices at once or disappear from the digital world overnight. Instead, think of it as a gradual process, one that's about regaining control over your time and attention rather than cutting yourself off completely. Begin with small, manageable steps. For example, create tech-free zones in your home, like the dinner table, where everyone can focus on each other and enjoy meals without the distraction of screens. Try keeping your phone out of the bedroom. Instead, use an old-school alarm clock to wake up. This simple change can help you wind down at night and start your mornings with more intention, free from the urge to check notifications first thing. Take control of your attention by turning off non-essential notifications. Let your phone serve you, not distract you. You'll be surprised how much quieter your mind feels when it's not constantly interrupted. Move tempting apps off your home screen or even delete them for a set period. Removing easy access to social media or games can help break the habit of mindless scrolling. Schedule regular screen-free times, maybe after 8 p.m. each night, or dedicate a whole Saturday to being offline. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and those around you. Plan what you'll do instead of reaching for your phone. Read a book, try a new recipe, take a walk outside, or call a friend for a real conversation. Having alternatives makes unplugging easier and more enjoyable. Make your detox intentional and enjoyable. Choose activities that genuinely make you happy and help you relax, so you look forward to your screen-free moments. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but progress. Celebrate small wins, like spending an evening without your phone or noticing you're less anxious. Each small change adds up, leading to a calmer, more focused life. Over time, you'll find it easier to be present and productive. Notice how you feel with each step. Pay attention to your mood, your energy, and your relationships as you unplug more often. Adjust your approach as needed. This is your journey, and it's okay to experiment until you find what works best for you. The more you unplug, the easier it gets. With practice, you'll crave your screen-free time and feel more in control of your habits. Your time and attention are valuable and worth protecting. By setting boundaries with your devices, you're investing in your well-being and creating space for what truly matters. A digital detox is just the beginning. The real goal is a healthier, more intentional relationship with technology. After your detox, reintroduce apps thoughtfully. Ask if they truly add value. Practice digital mindfulness. Before picking up your phone, ask yourself why. Schedule regular screen-free time, just like you would a workout or meeting. Invest in offline life, hobbies, nature, real conversations. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. Change takes time. Slip-ups happen. Notice them and gently return to your intentions. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Keep evaluating your habits so your devices serve you, not control you. You have the power to shape your digital life. We've explored why screens captivate us and how they impact our minds. But we've also seen the power of a digital detox to restore sleep, focus, and real connection. The path forward isn't rejection, but rebalancing. Small, practical steps anyone can take. Create screen-free zones, silence the noise, and rediscover the joy of boredom. Transform your phone from a source of anxiety into a tool for your goals. Start tonight. Put your phone away an hour before bed and see how you feel. Notice the difference. Your real life is waiting just beyond the screen. By looking up more often, you choose presence, focus, and connection. This is your invitation to begin. Your best life is waiting. Just look up. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiration and tips on living your best life, on and off the screen. We're in this together.